What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 24th of August, and we are sitting here at about 14.1 cents with about 5 hours and 50 minutes left in the day and in the week. It is the last day of the week today, Sunday. We have a very nice look shaping up for the weekly close. If we can close here, we've got a very big wick to the downside, and I think that would promote growth to the upside. Not always is that true. Sometimes you get a big wick to the upside and you still grow to the upside. Sometimes you get a wick to the downside and you still go down. You know what I mean? But ideally, this is a bullish finish to this week here, right? You came all the way down, you came all the way back up. Not a whole lot of volume down here. You can see that a lot of volume was coming in on this drop, a lot of volume coming in on this pump, but not a whole lot of volume since we've been correcting here, dating back to like the end of May. If we're looking at this from the relative low here on April 7th to the relative high here, we have found consistent support at the golden ratio zone, this 618 to 69 area at 13.2 to 11.76 cents. That's the golden ratio area there. The golden ratio, somebody's asking, I can't find anything about the 6.9 being in the golden ratio. It's not. The 6.9 is just a number that I threw on there. I was going to put the 0.7, but I just thought 69 was funnier. And then also it's got a meaning of duality too. So long story short, I put it on there because 618 is the golden ratio, but typically I find that you don't actually find support or resistance right at the golden ratio. You do go a little bit through it, and at the most, like right here. Sometimes you even go a little bit through that, but it's kind of like a zone, if that makes sense. It's not like a strictly respected line. People think golden ratio, it has to be respected perfectly because it's the golden ratio. No, it's like an area, so just clearing the air with that. Looking at this here on the 1 hour time frame, let's get this going. Looking like we're ready to produce some higher prices. Yeah, good job. Looking at moving up a little bit. Not too much, but let's just see. From the lows that we had earlier today to where you are now, you're up about 5%. Good. A little bit of volume coming in, but not too much. Nothing to get too excited about. Stochastics look good. RSI looks like it wants to rally, and the MACD is about to cross above the 0.2. I think that we are going to rally into next week. We might see a little bit of a pullback going into tomorrow, but nothing that's going to take us to lower lows. The 4 hour stochastics looks great. The RSI looks fantastic. It's about to actually show a stronger reading than we've seen in a long time, and I think that'll give us a stronger move too. The MACD has crossed above the 0. We're getting set, you guys. We are getting set and ready to see some immaculate growth over the coming days. That's what this means, right? This 4 hour time frame doesn't lie. I mean, sometimes it does. But I think what we're doing here is a bit different, right? You can see here we found resistance, right? We came down. Here we found resistance, we came down. Here we found resistance, we came down. Even here we found resistance and we came down. This, sure, we came down, but do you notice how it's a little bit more tame? Notably more tame than any of these other areas of resistance. It's almost like this whole area here is resistance. We're doing something different, and I oftentimes like to say that different behavior begets different results. If the behavior from before promoted results to the downside, might this behavior here promote results to the upside? And I think we're getting that answer right now, actually, right before our eyes. So here we are at 14.4 cents, or 14.2 cents, I'm sorry. 14.2 cents. Come on now. The RSI looks great, stochastics look great, MACD looks great. I think that we are going to continue to move up, you guys. I doubt that we move lower. I think this was our attempt to move lower, and we ate that whole, man. We ate it up. Daily time frame. Looking at the indicators here. Nice reversal on the daily, too, by the way. The stochastics look poised and ready to go. The MACD. MACD is building bullish momentum. There's not a whole lot going on here. I suppose the double bottom on the oscillator is just something to mention, especially with the lower lows here. We've got some bullish divergence there, but the stochastics and the RSI were what I'm the most excited about. Stochastics look like they want to rally all the way up to the overbought zone, which promotes days, if not weeks, worth of growth. And then the RSI being here at the 50, if we can turn things around, we found support at the oversold area. If we can turn things around and get into that overbought zone, I think that we would not just move higher from here, but break out of this overall downward consolidation phase that we've been in since the end of May there, and look to break out toward 30 cents, 35 cents by the end of the month, if not beyond, right? We're at 14 cents now. So we've got a lot of potential for growth here in a very short amount of time, my friends. That's kind of the game plan here, I suppose. Or what the prediction is, yeah. Weekly time frame, stochastics are oversold. MACD's at an area to bounce. RSI is neutral. A little bit of bearishness with a little bit of bullishness with a little bit of neutralness. We're just waiting, man. And of course, it's going to be neutral. We've really just kind of been moving sideways since February 10th of this year, with a couple blemishes to the downside and to the upside, but really just moving sideways throughout this range. I think that we are going to pick the upside direction here. starting next week, starting, in the next 5 hours, 45 minutes after we close this week out. And it might not be exactly right when Monday opens up, but I would think that this closing month of August week, this week that closes the month of August, I can't get my words right, should promote higher prices. And then inevitably going into September, if not October, we should see $1.65 to $3.90. These are our primary targets when it comes to where this next phase in the cookie DAO bull cycle goes, right? $1.65, $3.90, primary target zone with our fib extensions. I don't have anything else I want to say. I think I've said it all. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.